You ever wake up and feel like the whole goddamn universe is conspiring against you? Like every mistake, every shitty choice you've ever made has built this big, ugly, inescapable monument to your own failure? Yeah, me too. And you try to be better. You tell yourself, hey, today's the day I finally stop being a complete dumpster fire of a person. But the thing about being a screw-up is, you don't get to just erase all the times you were awful. You don't get a clean slate. People remember. You remember. And the weight of it all, it just sits on you, heavy, suffocating. So what do? You numb yourself with booze, with distractions, with meaningless relationships that make you feel like maybe, just for a second, you're not a total waste of space. But at the end of the day, when it's just you and the silence, you know the truth. You always know the truth. You want me to tell you it's gonna get better. That if you just hold on, if you just push through, someday you'll wake up and feel like a brand new person. That all the bad shit in your head will magically fade away, and you'll suddenly be happy. Well, here's the ugly truth. It doesn't work like that. Getting better isn't a grand, cinematic moment with swelling music and a teary-eyed breakthrough. It's a long, brutal, uphill crawl through the mud. It's dragging your sorry ass out of bed on the days when the weight in your chest feels like it's trying to crush you into the fucking mattress. It's making the same goddamn mistakes over and over and having to live with them. It's apologizing when you don't want to. It's forgiving yourself when you don't think you deserve it. You don't just wake up one day and love yourself. You have to fight for it. And some days, you're gonna lose. You'll slip up. You'll fuck things up. You'll hurt people. You'll look in the mirror and see a person you hate staring back at you. And in those moments, it's easy to say, well, this is just who I am. I'll always be this way. But that's a goddamn lie. Because you're not some static, unchanging, irredeemable mess. You are choosing every single day who you are. And maybe today you choose to be an asshole. Maybe today you drown in self-pity and push everyone away. But tomorrow you have a chance to do better. Not to be perfect, not to erase the past, but to take one tiny step forward, and then another, and another. Because getting better, it's not a finish line you cross. It's a decision you make over and over and over again. And that's the hardest part. So, no, I won't tell you it gets easier. But I will tell you this. You're still here. And as long as you're still here, you still have a chance. So take the goddamn chance. You ever wake up and realize you're the villain? Like, you keep waiting for your big redemption arc, but all that ever happens is you screw up, apologize, and then screw up again? Yeah. Welcome to life, kid. They tell you to chase your dreams, be the hero of your story. But what they don't tell you is that sometimes you get in your own way. Sometimes you are the thing that keeps you from being happy. And that's a hard pill to swallow when you spent your whole goddamn life thinking you were special. But you know what? Fuck it. So what if you're not the hero? So what if you don't get the grand Hollywood ending? That doesn't mean you stop trying. That doesn't mean you just sit in your misery, waiting for someone to save you. Because, spoiler alert, no one's coming. You want to be better? Then be better. Not because some cosmic force is keeping score. Not because it guarantees a happy ending. But because being better is the only real thing you can control in this shitstorm of a world. Please take this short break from your video. We know how important the videos are to you. Support the channel by purchasing a Inspire Network hoodie. or Inspire Network coffee cup. Enjoy the rest of the video. You ever wake up and think, God, not this shit again? Like you open your eyes, and the first thing you feel isn't joy or excitement, or even mild contentment. It's just exhaustion. Not the I need more sleep kind, but the deep, soul-draining kind. The kind that makes you wonder why you're still trying, why you keep going, why you haven't just stopped. Yeah, me too. And if you're waiting for the part where I tell you, but then I found happiness, or life got better. Well, buddy, you clearly haven't met me. Life doesn't get better, it just keeps going. And sometimes that's the worst part. But you know what? You're still here. Yeah, you're still fucking here. Despite the mistakes, despite the regrets, despite the times you drank too much, said too little, or fucked up so spectacularly that you thought there was no coming back from it. Despite every voice in your head telling you that you're not enough, that you're a failure, that you don't deserve good things. Guess what? Those voices, they're full of shit. The world is hard. Life is unfair. People leave, people die, people disappoint you. And yeah, sometimes you are the problem. But you keep going anyway. You keep fighting for scraps of joy in this big, dumb, messy existence, even when it feels like the universe is laughing at you. You want to know the real truth? The thing they don't tell you in inspirational speeches. There's no big reward at the end. No grand prize for suffering through it. There's just moments. Moments of laughter with people who actually give a shit about you. Moments where the sun sets just right. And for a second, you forget all the bullshit. Moments where you find yourself smiling and don't even realize you're doing it. All right, listen up, because I'm only saying this once. Life, it's a goddamn joke. A big, messy, unfunny joke that doesn't care whether you get the punchline. And the kicker? You're the one paying for the cover charge every single day. You wake up, you breathe, you eat some bullshit cereal, and you tell yourself, today is gonna be different. But it won't be. Because you're still you, and life is still life. And that pit in your stomach, that's just your body reminding you that happiness isn't permanent. It's a rental. And the landlord's a real asshole. People will tell you that if you work hard, if you push through the pain, if you just keep going, you'll make it. That's a lie. You don't make it. You just survive long enough to tell yourself you're doing okay. But here's the thing. Here's the part that no one ever tells you in their inspirational TED Talks or their dumbass self-help books. You don't need to win at life. You don't need to be perfect or fixed or even good all the time. You just need to keep fucking trying, even when you don't want to, even when it hurts. Because one day, after enough tries, something might actually stick. You might wake up and find that, for once, you don't hate yourself quite as much. That the little victories, the ones you used to ignore, start to mean something. Maybe you help a friend. Maybe you don't take that drink. Maybe you get out of bed just 5 minutes earlier. And if you keep doing that, if you just keep taking those tiny, stupid, seemingly meaningless steps, one day you might look back and realize you're not the same broken person who started this whole mess. So yeah, life is still gonna be awful sometimes. But sometimes, just sometimes, it won't be. And those are the moments worth sticking around for. So keep going, you dumb, beautiful mess. Because the world isn't done with you yet. Maybe you're not a hero. Maybe you're not a success story. Maybe you've done things you're not proud of. But you're still here. And as long as you're here, you've got a shot at a better moment. Not a better life, I don't promise miracles, but a better moment. And sometimes, a moment is enough. You are gonna fuck up. You are gonna hurt people. And guess what? You're gonna get hurt too. But the difference between being a tragic fuck up and someone who actually matters is what you do next. So stand the fuck up, face yourself, and keep going. Because at the end of the day, you're all you've got. And maybe, just maybe, that's enough. But here's the thing. And Christ, I can't believe I'm saying this, but maybe you're not doomed. Maybe none of us are. Maybe every screw-up, every misstep, every ugly thing you've done doesn't have to define you forever. Maybe you can choose, right now, to be different. Not perfect, not fixed, just better. Better is fucking hard. Better means facing the shit you'd rather drink away. It means apologizing, even when it won't fix anything. It means looking in the mirror and deciding, I am worth saving, even when every instinct in your body is telling you otherwise. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll wake up tomorrow, and I'll be the same self-destructive, self-pitying asshole I've always been. But maybe I won't. And maybe, just maybe, neither will you.